what if I told you that all of these pictures were the same thing? Although they each look different, they're basically this thing zoomed in. So what this basically is, this is our, this is our nucleus, right? And then these are our myelin sheaths right here, and in between are our nodes of Ranvier. So how this, the process that we're going to be talking about is the action potential going through the myelin sheaths and through the nodes of Ranvier. Now if you go over here, you're going to see that this picture is zoomed in and a lot nicer. So here we have our myelin sheaths again, we have the axon over here, and we have the nodes of Ranvier. And we need to take note that the nodes of Ranvier are really important. So in this picture here, we're going to see the nodes of Ranvier zoomed in, and we're going to put our complete focus on them. So these two graphs are going to be used next. So we are going to be talking about the process through the action potential. So our first step is resting membrane potential, which here, although they look different, they're the same thing right now. Because right now, nothing is happening, we're just chilling, we're not doing anything. And here again, we're chilling, not doing anything, no action potential has come yet. But, so our action potential is going to come in, and we start off with our potassiums here and our sodiums here. But what happens next when our action potential comes in, the sodiums are going to go through our sodium channel here, and this is going to be our depolarization. So these babies are going to go up here into the cell because they were just out of the cell, and they're going up here because sodium loves to be negative. And because these large anion organelles are negative, they're going to want to soak up and join the party. But because the potassiums also love to be negative, it's too positive for them. It's almost too crowded for them. So they're going to move out, they're going to go outside through their channel. So this one closes and this one opens. So we're going here and here. So the stuff that just happened here is depolarization, and again here in this one it's going to be here, and depolarization is when we're going up, and we're about to go into repolarization where we're going to go down and go here. So because we're down here, we can't just stay there. We need our body to kind of reset and go back up. We need to go back to our resting membrane potential. But here, since it's already messed up, we need to find a way to get back up, and for the potassiums to get up and the sodiums to go down. So that's where this pump comes in. So for every 2 potassiums, 3 sodiums are going to be pumped out. So you're going to switch place basically. So they're going to go here and they're going to go here. So an important thing to note is that the sodium channels are going to be closed, because if we don't close these channels, the sodiums are just going to go float right back up, and this process here isn't going to really make any sense, because it's not going to help it's not going to help us go back into resting membrane potential. So this gate is going to close and this one's going to be open. So again, for every 2 potassiums, 3 sodiums are going to go in. So we're going to just speed up this process a little bit. We're also going to leave this gate open because sometimes we have floating potassiums here that didn't make it through there, but they are going to make it through the gate. And that was hyperpolarization. So we were here before we switched, and now because we used the pump, we are right back into our resting membrane potential, ready for our next action potential to go through.